after you've finished giving instructions or you want to review before a test, you do want to actually review whatever the instructions are or whatever the main concepts are for your test. One very effective way to do that is to use just a piece of scratch paper that is folded into fourths. Scratch paper is just going to get thrown out. We want to use the blank side of it. And I just pass these out to the students. They don't put their name on it. They don't doesn't need lines on it. And I'll say, okay, we're going to review. You need your pencil, you need your quarter sheet of paper. I give the students their sheet. They have their pencil ready. They put a number 1 in the top corner. And I will give them a question, for example. What is today's date? Now, obviously, that's an obvious question, and most of them will know what the answer is. But they can't write the answer right away. The first thing they have to do is take their pencil and hold it next to their forehead, because this is their think time. They have to think, what is today's date? And they all know what the answer is. They can't wait to write the answer down, but they have to just hold their pencil here. And then I'll say write time. And they'll take their pencil, and I'll take my hand and go like this to show them they're supposed to write. And they'll write their answer. And then what I like to do, because I don't like a lot of noise in my classroom, is I'll say, you have to put your pencil down when you're done writing so quietly that I can't even hear it hit the table. So they're all trying to put their pencil down very quietly. Then what they do is I'll have them share with a neighbor time, where they will take their paper and they'll show it to whoever's sitting close to them on one side or the other. I have my students sit in groups of 4, so they have to share with their person that they share their shoulder with, or who sits in front of them, or who sits diagonal to them. And they will share their answer by just showing the paper. They don't have to say anything. And then they might have the same answer, they might have a different answer. Then I'll say it's check time, where I then write the correct answer on the board. And then they show me on your thumbs, thumb time. I got the answer. I missed the answer. Or I got the answer but spelled it wrong. So you can review science, you can review social studies, you can review math, you can do spelling, you can do literature, all of them with your little quarter sheet of paper, scratch paper, and they just write their answers. It's not like they have answers to the questions, or they don't have the questions with them, so they can't take it to study with, but it's something that just helps their brain realize, I need to be able to retrieve this information that's in there. Students love it. They love sharing their answers. They love writing their answers. They love showing me, I got it. Oh, I missed it. It's very quick, fills up a 5-minute time, and it's an easy way for you to see, uh-oh, no one got this answer right. That must be my mistake in teaching, or everybody's doing really well, I'm so glad, or there's about half and half. It helps students know what they need to study, if they're ready, or if they still need to study something. And like I said, the students really enjoy it. They love seeing if they can put down their pencil so I can't hear it. Now, as older students, that doesn't work quite as well, but with the younger students, they really do enjoy trying to be quiet for the teacher when the teacher wants them to. It's just a great way to be able to review. Another way to review is simply to have you give the instructions, and then you ask someone to tell the whole class, what do we need to do first? And someone raises their hand, you call on that person, and they give you the 3rd step, and you say, oh, I'm so glad you remembered that, but I need 2 steps before that step, so that they got part of the instructions, but not in the right order, so that you are able to then help the students review what they're supposed to do, and you make sure, as a teacher, everyone knows what to do before they actually get started.